What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. This is Loans, and in this video I want to talk about me and World of Warcraft. All right, first and foremost, I want to say that all of this that I'm about to talk about is my opinion and my opinion alone. All right, I just want to make that clear because people are always trying to say otherwise or trying to just get in their blah blah blah. But damn, 9.1 came out 3 weeks and a day after I was burnt out. The day to day of playing World of Warcraft was just not hitting the right spots. It wasn't scratching the itch. It was highly repetitive. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Fortunately, a day or two after I decided I need a little break, New World came out. And what I appreciate about New World is that it reminded me about what an actual RPG should feel like. A New World, while having its little problems here and there, for the most part, the character progression in that game is unmatched. It's not like in WoW where you log in and you're pressured to do dailies, you're pressured to do your weeklies, you're pressured to do this and you're pressured to do that. You don't feel any of that. Such an amazing feeling to just log on to New World and be like, you know what I want to do right now? I want to level my crafting. Oh, I want to try out this new weapon. I want to try out this new build. Oh, I want to collect all these resources. I want to earn enough money to buy my own house. I want to PvP right now. I want to experience the quest line. All these different things that no matter what you do in the game, you will progress. That feeling of just knowing that you can get this, and the more you work on it, you're just gonna get it regardless. Holy shit, so good, amazing. And I really recommend that when New World comes out and you want to try something else, at least for the time being, to try it. I do highly recommend it. Another plus to New World is that the content is finite. Once you finish it, you don't have to continue playing, and they're gonna continue bringing out add-ons and expansions to the game. And you don't have to pay a subscription. You just pay $40 just to get in. Yeah, it's awesome, really good. What I've decided for World of Warcraft is, obviously there's a lot of things that's going on, and being that the day-to-day wasn't working for me, at least I had PvP. But the PvP side, guys, I'm a marksmanship hunter, and while I do feel like I can get to that 2.1, being that I'm a casual player, I don't have a list of friends that are into the game so hard. I'm not in a guild, etc. It's a hit or miss when it comes to the LFG experience, and I'm a marksmanship hunter, so the spec itself struggles more than most, and that experience sucks. It really does. A lot of people are gonna say, hey, you can switch, but I dedicated myself and my channel two Monster Ship Hunters, and I wanted to get there as a Monster Ship Hunter. But like I said, queuing up is just so depressing. The amount of people who decline or who figure out, hey, he's an MM hunter, he's not a BM hunter, and leave the group. The amount of times where 1 or 2 games in, one loss, boom, the people leave the group. It's very, very demoralizing. I think I will have to, at some point, if I want to get there, just get to a higher rating as a different spec and feed my Monster Ship Hunter with gear. It is what it is. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure. But what New World showed me and reminded me, I should say, what New World reminded me and what I realized was that I played games for the journey. I played games for the story. For sure, I really, really enjoy gameplay and mechanics and the way things work within your whatever it is that you're playing, the character that you're playing. If that's fun, it makes up a huge factor in my enjoyment of a video game. But other than that, being able to just go in, play a game, and then create a story behind that, that right there is all the ingredients I need to enjoy something. And fortunately, PvP is not, it's not like PvE. I mean, PvE is always scripted. PvE is just following what you need to do and working together. But PvP is very lively. Well, there's a lot of classes that have I win buttons. There's a lot of classes that can turn the tide like that. And I feel that even though it can feel unbalanced, that creates a lot of excitement as well as bullshit, but it does create excitement. And to capture that excitement and create it into a storyline, I feel like that's awesome. Because that's what I like to do. I like to do that. If you guys haven't checked out my last Feeling the Beat video, it was an arena video. That is exactly what I mean. Capturing gameplay to create a story. I really enjoy that. And I think it's worth doing that for my audience and for the World of Warcraft community. I really do. I know I do support both people on either side of the fence, where one side wants to completely quit the game and then the other side want to, continue playing. I support both because I agree with both sides. It is all from within you on what it is that you want to do. You don't have to wait for a certain person or a certain group to make the decisions so that you can make your decision. Your decision, if it comes from within, will bring you to a better place. If you don't enjoy World of Warcraft, I really, really recommend to take a break at least. And if you enjoy World of Warcraft, by all means. I want to quickly mention all the stuff that's going on with Blizzard and the very, very serious allegations, the poor PR handling, all the leaks, all these things, very, very bad, to say the least. And oh my God, like the intense saddening that I felt within that time of all that happening, I don't think I've ever felt that in the whole time that I've been playing World of Warcraft. And I've been playing World of Warcraft since February of 2005, a mere few months after launch of World of Warcraft. I grew up playing with Blizzard, playing games from the Blizzard library, and I would have never thought or guessed that this is where it was going to go. I did feel that the game was going down and I blame that to greed. But now it's a mixture of greed and delusion, grand delusions from within the company, with certain people thinking they could do whatever they want. So there is a fair warning and an upside to this, because one cannot predict the future. But depending on what steps Blizzard takes, you can assume a few things. And the one thing regardless whether it goes to a better place or it goes down the drain, is that we have to expect that within the next year or two, the game will not drastically improve. It will not drastically improve. I think they might introduce a thing or two that might hook people into the game, but those things should have been there. Whatever they may be, they should have been part of the game a long time ago. Because if they can pick it up this quickly just to hook people, that should have been part of the game a long time ago. It's not like it wasn't part of the plans that they had, or they've never talked about it 100%. I mean, the game has been out for over 15 years. I mean, 17, 18 years. There's no way that they don't know what it is that they have to do to improve. Obviously, companies have to make money, and that's where I feel greed came a part of it, where they decided to just take the steps to make more money versus take the steps to create a better experience for the player or the community. But with that being said, we have to expect that the game will not drastically improve for a long time, because one, we have to go through this. The company has to go through the litigation and the process of dealing with all the issues that just arose. I really, really hope that the people who are involved with everything that happened, that made it go down this route, get their due diligence. I really hope that they get what they deserve. The biggest is that they are 100% guided out the company. Easy as that. Those people, they're not meant for where the company is headed or for the betterment of the company. If they do, relieve them or, take care of them and get them out the company, then we have to understand that the new philosophies, the new visions, is going to take time as well. It really is. To bring all the new, whatever it is that they're going to do to make the game a better game, it's going to take time. And like I said, whether the game is going to take those risks to either make the game better or to just make it go down the drain and just dwindle, it's just going to take time regardless. And one thing I know about the community of World of Warcraft is that we might be some addicted as fools, but we understand what's about to happen depending on the choices that they do. We just personally decide whether we want to continue supporting or continue playing the game on our own. I mean, there's a lot of people who follow others, like streamers or whatever it may have you. But for the most part, I feel that people just, they get into certain situations or have certain experiences that lead them to make their choices. So if the game continues going down the drain, it's just gonna die. And if they start slowly putting into place systems, scenarios where the game starts getting better and better, then hopefully the game goes to new heights. I support both sides. Like I said, I support both sides, and I really feel for the victims at Blizzard. And one thing I do appreciate is how just people in the company are having none of that bullshit. They're literally trying or pushing for change more than ever before. Like, it feels good to see that there's people who are willing to risk everything they ever known to make it a better place. And that in itself is something that feels good. It's something to look forward to. Is that ray of hope. So what we're gonna expect from this channel, guys, is we're gonna move to a more story-driven channel where what you're gonna watch is just an experience. Is whether it's through feeling good, whether it's through music, whether it's a storyline, and it's gonna be less focused on guides and less focused on made up stuff, because I just want my viewer, my community, to just enjoy what they watch, not necessarily come and, I mean, obviously if I have tips and stuff like that, I'm gonna mention it, because one thing that drives me as well is teaching, as evident to a lot of the videos that I put in this channel. But that's gonna go lower and lower. So you're gonna see more just gameplays and situations where we are gonna create a storyline, as well as introducing new games, with New World being a strong candidate, to see how that storyline, that experience translates with New World. That's where we're gonna start heading. And I want to do it for those people who do want to stay with World of Warcraft, or do really enjoy watching World of Warcraft content, whether they're playing the game or not. I am doing this for you guys. That's just my choice. Now, another thing I want to mention before we end the video is, I understand that there are people who don't want others to play the game. But it's one thing to share your opinions. Like, I mean, you're literally watching my video right now, and this is, all my opinions and all my feelings and thoughts. But what I don't like at all, like I don't, it's just not gonna be accepted here, is the guilt tripping or the shaming of people, whether it's me or whether it's other people who comment in the channel. Whatever it is, that is not going to be allowed here. I really don't care what the excuse is, the reasoning. If you are shaming or guilting another person on my channel, I can handle myself, but that's not going to be allowed. I can care less. Don't project yourself. Don't force others onto your opinion or what you feel, because at the end of the day, I'm making this channel just to fucking have fun. That's as simple as that. Or other people, like other channels that are producing WoW content. I see that a lot. I see that a lot when it comes to comments and stuff like that. I think that's very toxic. I'm not gonna invest too much into it, in the sense that I'm not gonna speak about it. It's just whether, if I see it or not, hey, I'm just gonna take care of it in that second. It's as simple as that. We're gonna end the video on that note. I appreciate you guys listening to me. I mean, I'm just a random YouTuber. I'm a very casual player, and I just enjoy doing what I do. And I hope that you guys enjoy it as well. If you like what I do, please like the video, subscribe for more videos that are coming, and definitely share. Spread the awareness. But yeah, with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Much love.